The Triumph Trident 800, finally. The middle child that doesn't feel left out. Picture this. You want a bike that sounds like a race machine, handles like your favorite backroad was built just for you, but doesn't beat you up after 2 hours in the saddle. That's exactly the gap Triumph just filled with the all-new Trident 800. And honestly, it might be the smartest move they've made in years, for nearly 6 decades. The Trident name has bounced around Triumph's lineup, starting as a genuine 1960s superbike icon, disappearing after the brand went bankrupt, coming back in the 90s, vanishing again, then returning in 2020 as a friendly entry-level naked bike. Now in 2026, it's back once more, but this time it's not just an entry point bike anymore. It's the missing puzzle piece between the beginner-friendly Trident 660 and the sharper, more aggressive Street 77765. So what makes this thing special? Under the tank sits a bored and stroked version of the 660's triple-cylinder engine. Now bumped up to 798 cc, Triumph swapped in 3 individual throttle bodies, cranked the compression higher. And the result is a claimed 113 horsepower with a nice fat slug of extra torque in the mid-range, exactly where you feel it on real roads, not just on a dyno sheet. And that exhaust note. Triples have this addictive growl-to-wail character as the revs climb, plus a playful pop and burble when you roll off the throttle. It's the kind of sound that makes you want an excuse to downshift just to hear it again. The riding modes, rain, road, and sport, actually got a proper stress test during the launch, since the weather decided to throw rain, sleet, and even snow at the test route in the mountains. Rain mode dialed everything back for a smoother, more forgiving throttle response, which came in clutch when the roads turned sketchy. Road mode felt like the sweet spot for commuting and city riding, while sport mode woke the bike up completely. Throttle response gets snappy, and with traction control switched off, wheelies become dangerously easy. Suffice to say, the bike handled everything thrown at it without losing composure on the chassis side. Triumph kept things simple with a tubular steel frame rather than the fancier aluminum setup on the pricier Street Triple. But they upgraded the suspension significantly compared to the smaller Trident. Fully adjustable Showa components front and rear mean you can actually tune the ride to your body weight and riding style, which matters a lot once you start pushing into corners. A few clicks of extra preload and rebound damping transform the handling from soft and vague to sharp, stable, and genuinely fun. Braking comes from 4-piston radial front calipers paired with dual discs. And while outright stopping power is solid, initial bite is a touch soft, nothing dramatic. Just something sharper riders might notice. The cornering ABS, though, proved itself in the wettest, gnarliest conditions imaginable, quietly catching a front-end slide before it became a crash, comfort-wise. This is where the Trident 800 really earns its do-it-all reputation. A low, accessible seat height, roomy ergonomics, and a relaxed handlebar reach make it just as happy on a 2-hour commute as it is carving up a mountain pass on the weekend, and when you stack it against rivals like the Suzuki GSX-8T, Kawasaki Z900RS, and Yamaha XSR900. The Trident 800 quietly wins on value, more performance, and better adjustable suspension, all wrapped up in a price tag that undercuts nearly every direct competitor. Bottom line, the Trident name has finally found its most complete form yet. Not the fastest, not the flashiest, but maybe the most balanced triple Triumph has ever built.